Hey guys, so my last show and tell, I said I wasn't going to be purchasing anything for a really long time, and as always, I spoke too soon. Not long after that, I got an email in that had had a special offer in it that I couldn't pass up. I just did not have the willpower to pass it up. Cult Beauty had their 5th birthday, and they had a whole string of special offers going on, and the first one was if you purchased over X amount, I think it was like £178, you got this free goodie bag that had over £200 worth of products in it. And some of the products in it are like cult status products. I couldn't pass up. There were things I'd thought about buying but couldn't justify buying, and I didn't know if they'd be good or if it's just hype, and this was my opportunity to get them for free, effectively. So I made an order, and I picked up a few good things, and yeah. So I'm just gonna start with the things that were in the goodie bag. I'm pretty sure you can't get this anymore, especially not probably by the time this video comes up. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I have these things and that I can share my opinion on them if you want to hear about it. I haven't tried them enough at the moment to give an opinion, but in the future I can definitely give one. First of all, it was the Queen of Hungary mist from Omorizovitz. That brand that no one can pronounce. I will get it. But it's the Queen of Hungary mist. I hear everybody talking about this, particularly Megan from Meg's Makeup 8. I've heard names are slipping away from me right now, but Trini from Trini London, she's spoken about it a lot, and I've seen a bunch of other of my favourite YouTubers talk about this, and there's a lot of seagulls outside my window. Like, it's like a scene from The Birds. It's quite... Oh, the cat spotted them all! Okay, so we have the Queen of Hungary mist. It's skincare product. It's got all the spiel on the back of here. It's a refreshing face mist. You can use it as a toner, you can use it as a quick refresher, you can use it to spray over makeup, to soften up powder. It is a huge bottle. It's a 100ml size bottle, so this was wow to get this for free. Apologies for my hair as well, by the way. I used the overnight treatment from Charles Worthington, and it's made my hair just so... It's overhydrated my hair. My hair just feels really stringy and heavy and limp, but I don't have any other time to film right now, and yeah. So we're just gonna deal with it and make do. It's fine. They had a bottle of the Backlight Priming Filter from Becca, which I love anyway, so I'm happy to have a backup of that. We have the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid 2% plus B5. I haven't tried this out yet. With all the controversy surrounding the Ordinary, like, I put off purchasing their stuff before because, I don't know, just something about the brand just didn't sit, it just didn't strike me, it didn't sit right with me, the way it just exploded out of nowhere. But yeah, plus it was like everybody and their mother was talking about them and couldn't get hold of their products. I was just, by the time you could get hold of their products, the hype had just been, it just dissipated for me. I didn't really no interest. But I've got one of their products here that I can now try out. Again, with the controversy, I don't know, even if I do like it, I don't know if I would purchase from them. We'll see. But this is just a hyaluronic acid serum. I was looking for a new daytime serum, so this might be a good one to look into using. I have a liner pen from Zoeva. The only Zoeva makeup product that I've used was the Nude Spectrum palette, and I did not like it. This is a felt tip pen. I don't really like felt tips. I don't really like pen liners generally. This is quite black, but it does bleed into the lines of my skin. I haven't tried it on the eye yet, so we'll give it its due. It's very, very wet. But they're you can go, and you don't really need to put a lot of pressure onto it. It's a very free-flowing ink. So I will give this a try. It's called the Cat Eye Pen Black Box, or in the shade Black Box. Long-lasting steel liner, black as black. So we will give that a try. The goodie bag also came with a beauty blender in the ugliest shade possible. Is this supposed to be skin tone colored? It's supposed to be the color of stained foundation. It looks kind of like moss. It's the least appealing color a beauty blender could ever be manufactured in. But it's nice to have a free beauty blender, right? We have the Emma Harding. We have the Emma Hardy Amazing Face Moringa Cleansing Balm. This was majorly hyped up by Anna from the Anna Edit years and years ago. It was all she ever went on about using on her face, so much so that you could never get hold of it, so I've never had it before. It came with a little cloth. It smells divine. It has like a bit of fluff in it, which is weird. Like, can you see it? A little bit of fluff. Whatever. But yeah, this is a 50ml size. I don't know if that's like a travel size or if that's the full size it comes in. But it'll be interesting to compare this to the other cleansing balm that I have from number 7, see if they're anywhere comparable. And it also came with a big size of the Glow Tonic from Pixi, which I'll talk a bit more about in a moment. But the big things that made me put in an order were these two things. This is the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette. And, oh my god, guys, it's so freaking gorgeous. So pretty. It's very pink. It's very rosy. It doesn't necessarily strike me as mauve. I think this is like a really, really deep mauve kind of color. Apart from that, there's not a whole lot of mauve going on in here. It kind of reminds me of like a strawberry chocolate box. But I really, really like the look of this palette. I have not actually touched it. I'm gonna do like a first impressions, get ready with me thing with it. Really excited to try it. But I've heard so many mixed things about Huda Beauty eyeshadows, and I have so many eyeshadow palettes as it is. I just could never justify purchasing one of these. I was never excited enough about it to drop everything else and get this. I always wanted my Viseart palettes more. So being able to get one and not really have to pay for it was awesome. And of course we have the Anastasia Glow Kit. I've been seeing these floating about for a couple of years now, and I've always liked the idea of them, but I've had highlighting palettes like the ones from Revolution, and I've never really used all the shades in them, and that really put me off purchasing one. And then when you look at the shades that are in here, you have 2 light ones, a medium one, and a dark one. This, like, the size of the pans always put me off, because I know there's at least one shade in here that I wouldn't use. How big are these? These are 7.4 grams each. They're huge. Huge. And I've already got so much highlight. I got rid of so much highlight. I just did a get rid of from the video, so I do have swatches on my hand. We have Tourmaline Bronzed Moonstone and Summer. Moonstone and Summer I could use and enjoy. Bronzed and Tourmaline, probably not. So I'm actually kind of glad that I didn't pay for this one. I do like the Moonstone shade. I have it on today, but I don't feel like it's all that, to be honest. I have better highlight powders. I did find it was very powdery when I put my brush in it. I felt like it looked a bit powdery on the skin. I don't think it's, like, when I've seen it on people on YouTube, it's been like boom highlight, but I think that might just be their studio lights reflecting on it. In real life, it's not that, it's just not all that. So there we go. So that's everything that was in the goodie bag. I'm now going to get on to the things I actually purchased, starting with some highlight. Becca now sell these mini ones that they used to put in their, like, their sampler kits or travel kits. You can now buy the highlights in a small size for £15, which is great because it means you get to try out a bunch of colours. Likelihood of you going through a whole one is probably still very slim, but it's more possible than if you were to have lots of the big size ones. So I picked up Rose Gold, which I dropped. I might have to repress it properly. This is just it slotted back into the packaging. So there is Rose Gold. This is one that I was very excited about trying because I was looking for a replacement for the Rose Illumination one from Elizabeth Arden. This is very dark. It's a very dark highlight. Again, I think this might be more of a blush topper for me, but I don't regret purchasing it. This one is Moonstone, which I have the liquid of this. This is actually very similar to Summer from Anastasia. Very, very similar. And the last one I picked up was Vanilla Quartz. If I can get it out of the box. So there we have Vanilla Quartz. And this one has more of like a pink opalescent shift. I don't know if it's gonna, oh, there you go. You can kind of see it. How Moonstone is more yellowy and this one is a bit more pinky. It kind of reminds me a bit of Moonstone from Becca, Moonstone from Anastasia even. But I will do a comparison between Vanilla Quartz, Moonstone and Opal because I do have a sample size of Opal already. I wanted to try some more brushes, so I did pick up this guy, which comes with a bunch of Zoeva brushes. It's the Deluxe Eye Brush Set, I believe it's called. I will link everything down below as much as I can. I've tried a few of the brushes already. I really like them. They're really good quality, and some of them are just really like jazzy, like interesting. Like a bent eyeliner brush. This is supposed to be a brow brush, but I think it's better for powder eyeliner, that kind of thing. And they have some really interesting crease brushes, a really good flat shader brush in here. I will possibly either do a blog post or a full video just on these brushes. I'm really glad I picked these up. These actually made up the majority of my, I think this was like the most expensive product I purchased in the order. But when it comes to eye brushes, I like having a bunch because I like using different colors all the time now. And it can get such a hassle having to wash them constantly, or you know, use an alcohol spray to clean them off. It can dry them out. So I think this was a really good investment for me. Everything else I picked up was skincare. First being a double pack of the Pixi Glow Tonic. So now I have 3. I think I also have another full size backup of this in my cupboard and a little travel size one. But I really like this stuff. I was actually looking to purchase the big, I think it's a 500 mil. Are these 250 mils? Where is it? Yeah, these are 250 mils each, but they do have a 500 mil one with a pump. That one was about £5 or £6 more expensive than buying these two in a double pack, just because it comes in a pump bottle. When you could just buy your own pump bottle and dump these into it, I suppose, or just, you know, just use it regularly. I don't think there's any actual benefit apart from the aesthetic of having a pump. Just my opinion. So we got those. I picked up a double set of Pixi sprays. I've heard so many people talk about Pixi sprays. So I just wanted to give them a try. We have the Glow Mist with propolis and argan oil. This is one that has like an oil layer and then you shake it up. And this is the makeup fixing mist with rose water and green tea. I don't necessarily know if this is actually like a fixing spray, kind of like the NYX one or the Urban Decay sprays, or if this is just going to be like a fix plus sort of thing, like I'm guessing is what this is. They're still in the plastic. I haven't actually had a chance to play with them because Luna has kind of claimed them as toys. So she comes into my room and grabs them and runs around with them. She likes the sound of them shaking. So I will have to reclaim them now and put them up out of her reach so I can actually use them. And lastly are two products from Naiod. One of these I have heard about through Trini from Trini London, and the other one is from Jamie Genevieve. If you don't watch Jamie Genevieve, you need to. She's freaking hilarious. So first of all, we have the Mastic Mud, which is in one of these metal-like tubes, and this is a sort of heavy-duty pore refining mask. Apply generously to clean skin in the AM, leave on for 10 minutes, rinse thoroughly with warm water. Do not use cleanser after rinsing. Note after rinsing thoroughly, an unessential but beneficial step is to use a blow dryer on tolerable heat setting for skin for about 15 seconds to dry face. This step would enhance the visible effects. I hadn't read that part. So it doesn't actually say anywhere on the box, and it doesn't even have like a paper insert. It doesn't say what it does, but from what I gathered from Trini, it's sort of like a heavy duty pore minimizing skin surfacing mask. This is perfect for using under makeup, that kind of thing. I haven't tried it out yet. I will be in the near future. So I will be excited to tell you how it goes, see if it's comparable to the Nivea one that I've been using. So if you like the Nivea one, you're looking for something a little bit of a step up, we'll see how this works. And then we have the Naiod Photographic Fluid Opacity 12, and this stuff, so difficult to get hold of. This is the first time I've been on the site and they actually had it in stock. And Naiod packaging is so difficult to bloody well get into. There we go. Oh my god, and it's glued down. What the hell? I don't want to rip it open. I'm gonna have to rip it open. There we go. We're in. And then it slides out, and then you have your little thing. And this is an advanced colorless priming fluid that uses next generation nanoprismatic particles to reflect light and balance out undesirable hues. Contains technologies to make skin appear better, specifically in photographs. Apply instead of or under liquid foundation to balance out undesirable color tones. Apply instead of or under liquid foundation to balance out undesirable color tones and skin imperfections. This formula can also be mixed with other products for subtle hue correction. So I've seen this in action, and it looks freaking crazy. It kind of looks like the backlight priming filter. Oh no, don't make a mess. It looks like the backlight priming filter on crack, basically. So if you're not liking that product, you might not like this. But this is definitely a lot thinner a consistency of a product. I think this is just basically for illumination and not like it doesn't claim to be it reminds me of something, but I can't put my finger on it. Whoa, that is luminous. If we compare it to my other arm, that is luminous. But as I say, this doesn't claim to be like making your pores filled or make your makeup lasts longer. I think this is just solely specifically for illumination, evening out pigment, evening out color and tone. Probably like a miracle in a bottle for that kind of thing. So I don't know how it will work on like oilier skins or that kind of thing, or if it's going to be drying, or because I've only seen it in action. I've not really gotten any information on how it works on the skin or works with the skin, whether it works with only specific types of skin, or if it dries the skin out, or what its long-term effects are, if it's got any lasting benefits on the skin. Like, does it have a long-term effect on balancing out skin tone? I don't know. So I'll definitely have to give this a thorough road test and see how it goes. But for now, I'm going to keep it in its pretty little box, just so it doesn't roll away and get broken. So that's everything I had to share with you in this video. I most definitely will not be purchasing anything else for a very long time. If you haven't seen my Get Ready With Me, I will link in the info box. Unless it's toothpaste or sanitary products, I am not buying it because I have more than enough to do me the rest of the year. Probably more than enough to do me till the end of next year, but you know, I probably won't purchase anything until Christmas. You know I'll treat myself at Christmas. That's just what I do. But until then, this is the absolute done zone. And I'm going to test out all these things and let you know what I think of them. I'm especially excited about the Huda Beauty palette and the photography. I keep wanting to call it photographic fluid. It's photography fluid. But yes. Anyways, let me know if there's any of these that you want me to test out very soon specifically. The mask I will be doing when I do I've got a skincare first impressions coming up, trying out new skincare for the first time. I've got a few bits and bobs that I want to do in that. But anyways, I will catch you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. I will try and link all the products in the info box. And yeah, anyways, I'm rambling now, so I'll let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.